Hey, this is Sridhar from wpdevdesign.com. In this screencast, I want to show you how we can get started with Oxygen. So if you do a blank installation of Oxygen without importing or without selecting a design, one of the pre-made sites, then you're going to pretty much end up something like this. It's going to just be like a blank page which shows the list of your blog posts. So let's say the requirement is to change that into something more presentable that has like the header, and it shows the content of the posts in a grid. So if there were more than one post, then they'll appear next to this in columns. So we have the image, the title, the content, and a link to read more, and a footer. So let's see how to do this basic steps in Oxygen. The first thing that we need to do is to create a template which applies to all the pages of the site. So this template is typically called main. You can call it whatever you want. And this is going to contain your site header, inner content, and site footer. So I'm going to click on add new template and give the name as main. And under where does this template apply, I'm going to set this to catch all. So that means this will be applied to all the pages of the site unless you specifically set a different template to be applied to a particular view. Okay, so I'm gonna hit update. And edit this with Oxygen. Alright, I'm gonna hit add, and under helpers you can click on this header builder and start adding rows and building your header. But for the sake of simplicity, I'm just going to import one of the existing elements. So I'll go to library, design sets, atomic, and then sections and elements, headers. Let's select a simple one. Okay, and then click on add, and under basics I'm gonna click on inner content. So it's important to have for the main template to have the inner content element. So this is where the actual content from your WordPress will be shown. Okay, now I need the site footer. So I'm gonna go to add, library, footers, and select that footer. Okay, so for most of you, I think this is okay to get started. When you hit save, it will be fine. But if you do not have a lot of content, as you can see, the footer is like not at the bottom of the page, which is what I prefer. So I have a tutorial on my site that you can go to, and here you're going to find some CSS code that you can copy and add to your Oxygen site to push this footer to the bottom of the page. So I'm going to go to manage, style sheets, and here I'm going to add a folder. So you can call this whatever you want without any spaces. I'm going to just call it by my name, and select the folder and add a style sheet. I'm going to call this main. So inside the style sheet, I'm going to paste the CSS from my tutorial. So I'm going to hit save. Okay, so you'll see this take effect on the front end. Let's first go back to the admin. and I'm going to add a new template for the page that displays or lists all the posts. So when you do a new WordPress installation, by default this is the home page. If you want to show the list of posts on an inner page, you can create a static page called, say, blog or news. Go to settings and reading and set that as a posts page, and this template will automatically be applied to that page. So I'm just creating a new template called posts page, and first I'm gonna inherit main template. So this will basically ensure that we have the header and the footer that we have added or designed in the main template. So under where does this template apply, I'm going to select blog posts index. Okay, update. Edit this with Oxygen. Okay, I'm going to go to add, and under helpers I'm going to click on easy posts. Okay, let's just hit save. So when I go to my site and reload, okay, there is one small thing that I missed. Inside the inner content, we should ideally add a section first. So I'm gonna go to add basics, add a section, and move this inner posts to under the section like that. Save it. Okay, so when you do that, basically the section will have its own inner wrap and the contents will not be stretched full width of the browser. And so there it is. This is how you get started. And I just want to show you what I told before. If you want to have the list of blog posts on an inner page, then what you need to do is go back to admin, create a new page. Actually, you need to create two pages in this case. I typically use home. So this is what will appear on the home page or the front page. And let's say I create another page called blog. Now I'm going to go to settings and reading and set the home page to display a static page, and select home here and blog here. So now when I come and reload the home page, it should be blank. So it has the header, it has the footer, and I'm wondering why it is not going to the bottom. Let me just quickly inspect. Okay, I know why. I basically missed doing a step in the tutorial. What I need to be doing is I need to set a class of site-footer to the footer. So I'm just editing my main template. Okay, select my footer and give this a class of site footer. Okay, save it. Alright, so now I have the home page which is totally blank except for the header and the footer. And if I want to see my blog posts, I go to blog. And this should show the blog posts in a 3-column grid. Right now there's only one post, so that's why it is appearing like this. Okay, I hope you found this helpful. Bye for now.